What's up, guys? It's Matt again with another Google Web Designer tutorial. Today I'm going to create a simple banner ad that I can upload into my Google Adwords account. It's just going to be a basic design with a call to action button, and that call to action button is actually going to lead the user to a specific web page via URL. So getting started, right up here in the top left, you can see that I had already created a new document. I named it demoad1.html. To do that, all you need to do is click File and then New. I usually just follow the default preferences that it sets, and then it should bring you to something very similar to what I have right now. Alright, so moving on, over here in my library folder, or library tab, I had already uploaded a design that I had created. I just used canva.com, but you can use pretty much any design software. You can use Photoshop. If Microsoft Paint was still a thing, you could use that, but unfortunately it's not a thing anymore. So if you're looking for something free, I definitely suggest canva.com. Really simple and easy to use. Just save your design to your computer and then just upload it right directly into the Google Web Designer. So once you have it uploaded, you can go ahead and just drag it and drop into your project right here. So see, it's pretty big, so I'm actually just going to go into the Properties tab right here and just resize it. So I want to make sure that this little link is on because I want to keep that ratio and keep a nice square. So see, when I adjusted the width, the height was also adjusted with it. So I'm going to go ahead and just center it, and I'm going to bring it all the way to the top because I want to leave some room down here at the bottom for that call to action button. All right, so next, now that I just have my basic design uploaded into the web designer, I'm going to go over here and create, or actually, to start it off, I'm actually just going to give it a nice little background. So I'm going to click outside of that design I just uploaded, and I'm going to go to the Properties tab, and under Page, I'm going to click on the fill, and I'm just going to give it a nice blue color. You know, I like that first one that I clicked, so I'm actually just going to keep it on that, but you can move this around. Just figure out whatever color that you want, whatever looks nicest for your ad, and just pick that. Alright, so now that I have just the basic design here, I'm going to go ahead and create a new element. It's going to be a div, and it's actually going to act as our button. So I created the div, and I'm going to just recolor it. I'm going to make it white so it matches the design right here. And I'm actually going to go up to this position and size, and this is one of the rare times that I'm actually going to unlink this, and I'm just going to make this height a little smaller. There we go, that works. And I'm just going to move it down just a smudge there. There we go, that should work. So that's just basically the initial idea of what this ad is going to look like. So we just have the design, and then we have the soon-to-be button right below it, all on a blue background. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to put some text inside this button. We want the user to know what to do when they're looking at the ad. So, you know, they need to know where to click. So we're basically going to tell them to like click here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to double click on the element right here. And I'm going to go to my text tool, and I'm just going to create a little text box. And it's going to say click here. Click here for info. I know it's just some basic copy here. I'm not trying to be too creative. Little short on time, so I'm trying to just, you know, get as much information out as possible. So I'm going to go ahead and center the text right here. And I am going to go back to my selection tool and just center it within the div right there. And then I'm going to move it up and down. And then I'm actually going to go back to the text. I'm going to highlight it. And I'm going to just change the font real quick. So I'm going to go down to more fonts. So what's cool about Google Web Designer is it comes pre-installed with all the Google fonts. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to search Dosis. It's a nice font. And as you can see, I have it in there right now. And I'm just going to click OK. And there you have it. And I'm just going to resize it just a smidge, just to make it look a little better. And I'm going to drag this so it all fits in there. And then I'm going to go back to my selection tool and recenter it. Move it up just a bit. And there you have it. So we have just the initial layout of the advertisement itself. So we can go over into our preview and just check out how it looks. So as you can see, just looks very basic. We got our design, we got our click here for info. So if you see when I try to click, nothing happens. That's because we have to create a touch area and an event for this button. So to start, I'm going to go back over to the right over here, click on components, and I'm going to click on tap area, double click on tap area. And it's going to create a initial area for you to tap. So if you were to tap anywhere within this highlighted area, it will run whatever event you have assigned to it. So I'm just going to go ahead and resize this tap area right over my button. So I'm not going to make it too perfect. Like I said, I'm short on time, so I'm just going to let it sit over there right just like that. Okay. Then I'm going to go over here to my events folder, and I'm going to create a new event because I have to make an event for the tap area. So I'm going to click on tap area as the target. Under tap area, it's going to be touch/click, and it's going to be under your Google ad, and you're going to want it to exit the ad. Okay, receiver is right there. I'm just going to call this ID, let's say exit ad. Okay, and this is where you're going to put the URL for the web page that you want to exit to. So right here I have the web page. It's just Porchlight's website, and I'm going to copy it and I'm going to paste it right into the configuration settings, and I'm going to click OK. And now we have this tap area embedded with a URL. So now when I go back to preview, we have our advertisement right here, and then we have click here for info, and when I click there, it'll bring us right to Porchlight's website, just like that. So that's pretty much it. That's how you make a simple banner ad. Not much to it. Like I said, I'm only about a week and a half into knowing the software, so the more I learn, the more I'll share with you guys. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope that you liked the video, and I hope that you come back to watch more. Take care. Bye.